Hi, this is Nathan Caldwell. You may know me from Protectorate Productions, protectors of the book, Team Jadeth Live, Dr. What. Well, I'm starting a new show. It's called Protectorate Productions Comedy Showcase. You will hear things from classic Team Jadeth Live, some new items, and I'm hoping to get some other podcasters on board by simply asking them if I could use some clips from their shows. Maybe even from shows long ago. Well, jump into the adventure with me, because here we go. Before there was That Story Show with James Kennison over at nlcast.com that stood for Nobody's Listening. Here's a clip from that old classic version of what is still a good show today.
So, what's our featured story today?
Our featured story is, we call it Hallelujah. And basically, when James first moved to Kansas City, he bought a house. Well, not when he first moved, but when he first got his new house in Kansas City here, he needed some help doing some stuff around the house. So we were in the bathroom tearing a door trimming out and all this stuff. And
well, let me tell you what was going on. I had just recently gotten back from a mission trip to Mexico, and I had met several people, including a Mexican pastor that obviously spoke nothing but Spanish, very, very limited English, and had a Spanish-speaking congregation. And I had the opportunity to go and just help them out, help them build their church and stuff. But I was telling David how people in Mexico don't pronounce the J's in their words, like Juan instead of, like, somebody ignorant would say John, except this pastor. And I don't know if it's all, if it's just a Spanish culture, Christian, people that go to church would say this, but when he would say the word hallelujah, he would pronounce the J. I don't know how hallelujah is spelled, but it's something like J-A-H at the end. So instead of hallelujah, this pastor would say hallelujah.
yeah, so James, informed me of all this, and we're sitting there tearing the door trimming off, and he's like, David told me the whole story. He's like, and he's saying hallelujah, and then he keeps going and going, hallelujah, and he gets louder and louder, hallelujah. And the thing is, baby, I start laughing my butt off.
So I'm singing just like that.
Yeah, so I get up and I'm walking down the hallway
and
laughing.
I'm still singing
in the background. So go ahead and do like a very low hallelujah, and I'll keep telling the story. So he's singing in the background. I'm walking down. You can hear it in the background. And then I'm walking past the front door, and this guy pokes his head into the door. It was the pest control guy. So I'm trying to stop laughing and talk to this guy, and James is doing this in the background.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
And I'm trying to figure out, what do I say? I can't stop laughing to tell the guy what's going on. So I'm like, come in, follow me in. He's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah.
Okay, and this is where I have to take over, because I'm standing on the sink in the bathroom, fixing the bathroom, and I'm singing at the top of my lungs. Suddenly my brother appears in the doorway, red face, tears streaming down his face, laughing at anything. So I'm like, man, I'm really funny. I'm making this dude
and
laugh.
He gets louder.
So I just go, hallelujah, and that's when he steps to the side, and the freaking pest control man with the weirdest look on his face steps into the room, and I'm just going, hallelujah.
He's like, oh, yeah, I forgot you were supposed to come today.
I just said, dude, I'm stupid.
Listen to Fred Passmore and John Lawhan from sheeplaughscomedyshow.com.
Excuse me? Excuse me, I need to get in.
I'm sorry, sir, but you can't come in. Members only.
How do you know I'm not a member?
This is the Red Tie Club. You aren't wearing a red tie.
But I'm expected.
Your name?
Bill Blotz.
Let's see. Blitz, Blotterman, Bluber. Sorry, no blots.
But I'm supposed to meet some friends inside for a dinner engagement. Oh, look at the time, I'm late already.
I'm sorry, sir, but you can't come in dressed like that, regardless of who your friends are.
What's wrong with the way I'm dressed?
This is the Red Tie Club. You need to have a red tie to come in.
That's ridiculous.
It's the rule. Read it on the sign. Nobody gets in the Red Tie Club without a red club tie.
I don't have time for this. I'll miss my meeting. Here, bud, this ought to help you look the other way while I slip in, huh?
You can't buy your way in, sir. I work for the richest man in town. Bribes mean nothing to me.
Do you know who I am?
You just said you were Bill Blotz. Have you forgotten who you are?
No, I mean you don't know who you're dealing with. I'm friends with the mayor, and all the city councilmen know my name. Now let me in before I have to tell them that you disrespected their friend.
The owner is richer than all of them, and is no respecter of persons. No amount of contacts can get you in without a red tie. Nobody gets in the Red Tie Club without a red club tie.
Look, I can get a red tie later, but I need in right now. My friends are probably waiting at the table right now. Go ask them. They'll vouch for me.
It won't do any good, sir. No one inside has any influence on who gets in.
I don't believe this. I really need to meet with these men. My financial future could depend on getting this contract. Can't you give me a break, buddy? I'm a major contributor to all the city's charities. Tell you what, I'll make a donation to one in the club's name.
Well, that's very commendable, sir. But it doesn't get you in.
Look, I'm just as good as any of those people already in there. Better than some, even. It's not fair that you should let some in and keep others out.
On the contrary, our rule is the only fair way to let anyone in. It makes all even, since they only get in by virtue of having the red tie.
Just get out of my way, Bluto. Report me once I'm in.
Trying to force your way in is futile, sir. I'm much stronger than you.
Oh, yeah? Just try and stop me.
Please don't do that. You'll only hurt yourself if you try to get past me. No one has ever gotten past me, around me, or through me.
No kidding. Like running into a solid stone wall. What do I have to do to get in?
Nobody gets in the Red Tie Club without
a red club tie. Yeah, I get it. You're real big on repeating that. Thanks for nothing, pal. You haven't seen the last of me, Mr. High and Mighty Doorman. Yeah, I'll just sneak in with this bunch of guys going in.
Hello, sirs. Enjoy your visit. Not you, sir. You can't get in on the coattails of others.
Well, you can't blame a guy for trying, can you?
It's been tried before, sir.
Now, do you mind putting me down?
And don't think of looking for a back door and sneaking in. This is the only way in.
Thanks for the tip, but you won't get one from me for it. I need a red tie, but I don't know where I can get one real quick. Man, this really stinks. Worse than that garbage can there. Wait a minute. If I can't find a red tie, I'll make one instead. There ought to be something in here. Besides flies and fish heads. Oh, let me see. Here's a beer can, a tennis shoe, dirty sock, apple core. Oh, disgusting. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Here's a red T-shirt. I can rip this up and make it. Yeah, okay. Here goes. I'll just rip it into some little strip. One long strip here. Ah, good. Yeah, there we go. It's long enough for a tie. Boy, this ought to get me in. Doesn't look too good, but hey, it's the spirit of the thing, I guess. Hope nobody smells me, though. This crummy piece of cloth is really rank. Okay, looks like a tie. Hey, man, I've kept the rules, see? I've got a red tie.
I'd hardly call that a proper tie, sir.
Hey, I made it myself. That ought to show you I'm trying. Even more than if I went out and bought one. Doesn't my effort to keep your rules count for anything?
Sir, that rag is filthy and smelly. All it does is show your inability to abide by the rule. Your own efforts count for nothing.
All right, I've had it. What's your name, mister?
Delaw, sir.
Spell that for me, please.
Delaw.
Well, Mr. Delaw, I'm reporting you to the manager. You have demeaned me and made me feel like a second-class citizen. I will have justice.
It's mercy you need, sir, not justice.
We'll see. Now get me the owner or the manager. I want to speak to him.
Very well, sir.
Well, I guess I told him. Get somebody out here who knows what they're doing. Who knows who I am. Idea humiliating me like this. Treating me like dirt. Saying I'm not good enough to get in their stupid club. Well, when this guy gets out here, I'll tell him what for. And he'll have that DeLaw hitting the road so fast that... Right, finally. Hey, are you the owner of this joint?
My father is the owner. I'm the manager. To get to him, you must go through me.
This is Mr. King, the manager of the Red Tie Club. Mr. King, this is Mr. Bill Blotz. He has a complaint he would like to speak to you about.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Blotz. How can I help you?
Thanks for coming out to meet me, Mr. King. I couldn't come into where you were.
I'm happy to do it.
And that's the problem. I can't seem to get in. Getting past DeLaw here is impossible. He won't let me in under any circumstances.
I admit, DeLaw can be intimidating at times, but that's his job. He must enforce the rules to the letter and keep out those who don't meet the requirements.
But I can't meet the requirements, and I need to get in. I have friends waiting on me. You're the manager. Will you please tell them to let me in?
Well, Bill, I can't let someone in who doesn't meet the standards. That would be unfair to those who already did.
But you run the place. You write the rules.
Yes, I must stick by them. Nobody gets into the Red Tie Club without a red club tie. In fact, not just any old red tie will do. It must be a special red club tie, made by me.
Well, how could I get one? Can you loan me one?
No, we don't loan them.
Then can I buy one from you?
You couldn't possibly pay what it's worth.
This is insane. How does one get in your club then? If I can't get in without one of your ties, and I can't buy one from you or anyone else, and I can't borrow one, then what do I do?
You must simply ask.
Ask? That's all?
That's it.
No, wait a minute. It can't be that easy. Not after all that. These red ties are too costly to be free.
True, they're not free. A high price was paid for them. But I'm paying it, and giving it to any that ask as a gift.
It's too easy. There must be a catch. I don't believe it.
But you must believe it if you are to ask and receive it. Otherwise, you'll never ask.
If getting a tie is so easy, why didn't DeLaw here offer me one? He could have gotten me in right away.
Mr. DeLaw has no ties to give. All he can do is let you know you need one. I'm the only one that can give you what you need to get into my club. So ask, and you'll receive.
Well, don't you want to check my background to make sure I'm worthy or something?
Your past doesn't matter to me. It's forgotten. Helping you build a brighter future is my goal. Once in, your association with me will affect all of your dealings with others.
That sounds too good to pass up. But it's almost too good to be true. All right, I give up. May I have one of your red ties, please? I'd like to be a member.
Of course, Bill. But once in, you're more than a member of the club. You're a member of the family. This is the beginning of a wonderful relationship.
Wow. Thanks so much. Let me get this dirty, smelly one off and, throw it away. This is a beautiful tie. Look at this. Now everyone will know I'm a member here. I'll wear it with pride.
Not pride, Bill. Wear it with joy. And everyone will want to know where you got it. Then you can introduce them to me. And they can get their own red tie.
That sounds great. I'll do it. Thanks, Mr. King.
Come on in, Bill. Your friends are waiting for you.
All right.
Welcome, Mr. Blotz. Enjoy your stay.
Okay, so apparently, being a podcast in the digital age, we're supposed to tell you guys when we change the way we manage our cookies. So, so we used to keep our cookies in a jar. Now we keep them on top shelf of the refrigerator so the kids can't get on them. I don't know why we're supposed to tell you how we deal with our cookies, but there's the update. Hello, me zombie. Me dead. Not me fault me dead. No cut off head. You cut off head because me zombie. Das discrimination is bad. Paid for by the Foundation for a Better Tomorrow for Zombies. And here's this week's Old Time Radio moment, brought to you by the Retro Radio Podcast and Keith Heltsley.
Gentlemen, that was excellent. I'm sure everybody enjoyed it to the utmost.
Well, I know one thing. I didn't like it. Man, you remind me of a frog. That's what you remind me of, a toad frog. What kind of frog? Toad frog. Toad frog? Yes, what do you mean I'm a toad frog? All mouth, brother, all mouth. Now listen here, crooner. What's this here? Now listen here. What are you talking about? The last time I saw a mouse like yours, there was a fish hook in it. Keep it up, Dad, keep it up. I'm going to walk over there and I'm going to knock that bump right off your head. Brother, let me tell you something. There ain't no bump on my head. I'm going to put one there and then knock it off. Well, there's only one thing I want to know. What's that? If you walk over here, and hit me on the head, how you going to get back? I don't know.
Gentlemen, there's no reason for this infraction between you two. Now, Mr. Crosby, please take your seat. Take your seat.
Yes, son. Put it down while it's still in good condition.
The end is near. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Trust me, the end is definitely not near. Well, that's a relief. The end is here. What?
Have a good day, and remember, laughter, it's a really good medicine.